Hello and welcome back to what seems to have been a long time to Stellaris. But maybe me still definitely playing it with Stargate Mods. As you can see, we're playing as the Asurans, so a little bit different, a little bit of a Gestalt consciousness, and a bit mostly we get the ancient ships and tech, so it's what we like to see. So I'm just gonna begin because I think that's a default, but there are some events in here. We should meet some other Stargate races, which is good. For some reason, something has happened with the Tauri. They've disappeared, but I was playing them in my test game, so I don't know what's happened there. But we shall see who we meet along the way. What does our Corvette look like? Ah, yeah, it's that ship, isn't it? Let's go to ship designer. And we get pulse weapons to start with. Cool little ship. Right, let's have a look at physics research. What do we want to get? Could get weapons straight away. Energy credits. We're not going to need food and consumer goods in this one, I think, but we're going to need a lot of energy. Yeah, let's get energy credits for that. Society. Let's upgrade the society research and army damage and minerals, or do we want to get? Let's get basic craft. Let's try to get some puddle jumpers quite early on. And do we want? Oh, that's a lot of generators. Indecisions. Factories. Each provide 1+ medial drone output and 2. Interesting. And we can get rid of those. Do we want to build anything? We can't at the minute. Let's get our science ship out to explore. We do have auto explore straight away, which is good. Oh, there's another planet in our system, but it is only the size of 10. Construction ship. Yep, get that mining station hooked up. And let's unpause and straight away build the fastest. But it had been a long way off on Stellaris. I have not played for a long time. I played a couple of little test stuff and things like that. And everything seems to have changed quite dramatically as well, so that's going to be interesting. Bioreactor, food resource silo. Blink node, I would like one of those, because I get one of those. Oh, that's an open capacity. I just want to think, I was getting the hang of most things that have changed. Turns out I don't, not got that much of an idea. Let's turn auto generate off. Let's save those. Yep, we do now, and I don't know if this is just this mod or what. We get non-composite armor and reinforced ship hulls. It's 2 separate things, which I think is a nice little touch. There, so you can like really build up on hull or armor. And as you should get to, we do have the Naquaday generator. And we've met some aliens already, and this is going to be quite a nice little. Let's get that researched. Get you guys upgraded. Let's also get you up to 5. Leave that be for now. Chip, how much is it going to be to build in here? Still 39, that's going to be pricey. I don't want these moats and that there. Is it an alien creature? Yeah. I wonder what about that. 17 planets, not too bad. That's challenging, leave that be. System fully surveyed. Construction ship. Let's go build a starbase. Assume powerful subspace entity of some kind has been encountered in the P2A509 system. It does not appear hostile and may not even be fully aware of conventional spacecraft, but its mere presence will be used for causing massive subspace disturbances in the entire system. These disturbances are localized around the entity itself and should disappear when it leaves the system. One does not acknowledge hails. The entity is continuously emanating a complex pattern of tachyon impulses, which appears to be a form of language. If our translation software is correct, it is saying over and over, Vlad seeks, Vlad finds. Small internet systems. Ooh, yeah. Look at all these levels like. I love this game for like this. Sort of like Space Storm thing. Like. It's a bit of a crazy cloud. And we can build something else. Some posts. Oh, we've already got one road. Evaluate its previous unity.
System survey complete.
Increase deviancy. Drain storage. Let's get another research lab.
Special project
That's something there. TNK. Let's get you started first. The spaceborne life forms, which we call TNK, are docile creatures capable of accessing some lower dimension of subspace. They roam from system to system with remarkable ease. They graze on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely to see at least this is their only food source, but intake of their nutrients has yet to be observed. They will not attack unless provoked. They can safely be ignored. Hunting them would be a net loss anyway. Full energy. Not massively appealing, but it does like there's like a way into it. I don't know whether we want to fork out for another science ship, and I think so. I think we do. Shipyard. Science ship's only 100 alloys. That's what they are. Then how much is a scientist? Research speed. Let's get you.
System
And
survey.
get you. And I always go discovery first because I think it's the research speed is really good, survey speed, etc. This starting point in the game. Construction ship's going well. Yep, so we'll grab this first. We'll see
Construction.
what we can do here. Maybe we'll grab that. Just kind of want to have like a nice little defense going. Oh, we're losing a load of energy.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Build. Yep, you can research that. So we have an active Stargate. I am going to ignore this and probably the Orion one because it is so much research. And since we are the Asurans, anyway, we're gonna get that style of ship anyway, so
System survey complete.
some level ups.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Research that please. It's not tech drones.
System survey complete.
Need some stuff for amenities as well. Oh, I don't read it. really got to get back into the swing of reading all of those, because I don't always do it. Discovered a new archaeological site. That's cool. Let's build it there. This is looking like a nice little one to grab. Leave that be.
Technological acquisition successful.
Research there, great. Fusion match would be good. This would be very good, and the survey speed mills. Let's get the survey speed. This is like a really nice little. Okay, so energy's sort itself out for now.
Construction complete.
Thank you. Get those two.
Technological acquisition successful.
And we've got society research boost. Don't need food from farmers for now. Let's get uniform data. We've recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on 49 FLT47. From what we've translated so far of their language, we've learned that these aliens called themselves the Russian Concordat. They were an interstellar power that held sway over this region of the galaxy less over a million years ago. They appear to have been six-limbed aliens, and there are several references to some sort of plague called the Javorian Pox, which swept across their empire with devastating results, possibly leading to their extinction. It's interesting. That's our precursor line. What else are you going to find here? It is a skeleton. God, another little. It's not looking for. It's probably one of the little conclaves.
System survey complete.
Thank you.
System survey complete.
Okay, nothing else. So I'm just doing it over there anyway. Get that connected. Right, go like that. To get stability up. What's medium
Anomalous surface variable detected.
routine? Yeah, get that researched. Oh, it's the science people. Science people first is
System survey complete.
something I like.
Construction complete.
Look at those. Right, then you're going to go off that way. Asteroid appears to have been used intimately as a base by a band of alien pirates roughly 1,000 years ago. A small boarding party entered the base and managed to recover their abandoned treasure hoard. It consisted largely of stolen trinkets and artifacts. Some of it still appears to be of value. Oh, good.
Technological acquisition successful.
So we've got Strikecraft. Mining station output. Let's get that. So that should help with the energy situation as well, I think. We've not got a. So I'm just getting tricked. survey speed increase. Yes, please. Oh, now you go that way.
System survey complete.
Can you just go to here, maybe? Very fast. So I think. So not brilliant systems this side.
Construction complete.
Not really this side really either. But oh, 14 world. Can cook that. 12 months on surface speed, that'll be a nice little piece, especially since we've just got the other.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Yep, research that. Class 12 asteroid orbits the moons, but that type's orbit appears far too stable for its presence to be a natural occurrence. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Tower City 1 Alpha, but massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they may have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for millions, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they'd begun. Oh, some engineering research. Challenging, we'll leave that be. We'll come back to that another time. Energy that way. Let's find out about this little cluster, which I know that's where you're heading to next. But
Construction complete.
right, get that. Yeah, research it. Yeah, well, a small rectangular object on the surface of the planet is deflecting all scanning beams like a mirror. Our sensors are unable to determine its material composition. Okay.
System survey complete.
And we've got something. That survey speed's done. Building cost. New weapons. Research station. I think I can't get that because it should be relatively quick. Biological service scans of Tower City 5, Science Officer Unit C8, and the crew of the ISIS analyst discovered what appears to be an artificially carved slab of rock with an alien writing. They've not detected any of the signs of alien activity on the planet, and exactly how this mineral came to be here is a mystery. We've prepared a special project to translate the text. Fascinating, thank you very much. I've just got the one planet left. Let's research that project while you're here then. And construction ship afterwards. Go and get that set up. Let's grab another science ship.
System survey complete.
Some space rails.
Special
Right,
project
let's
complete.
get you. Work you a minute. Let's get this. Yeah, anomaly discovery chance. Let's get you here to survey. So it's Officer Unit C8 has managed to partially translate the alien mural discovered in Star City 5. It is a memorial for an extinct alien race that once maintained a small interstellar empire in this region of the galaxy. They were apparently exterminated by the creators of the mural, a fact that they seem to regret. Given that the mural has been dated to in excess of 300 million years old, it is likely that its creators were also extinct by now. Perhaps the most interesting of all is the material that the mural is made of, despite its age, is in remarkably good condition. Yep, happily take that. Right, continue your exploration onto this little arm now.
Technological acquisition successful.
We've got monthly Unity. Yeah, let's get the Empire sprawl reduction. Vortex.
System survey complete.
If there's anything good in these lot, it's another okay thing to kind of defend here at this checkpoint. Build the mining station, build the research station. 3 minutes left on that. But we're receiving a weak signal from the surface of this moon. This also appears to be some kind of tracking beacon. Yep, research it. Let's see what that is. 15 world over there.
Technological acquisition successful.
There's the zero-G refineries. Yeah, let's get the engineering research upgrade. Oh, actually, that's robotic path. Let's get that because that should get us started on helping us. Oh, Asgard. A small short-range transmitter has been located in the surface of pure blah blah blah. It appears to be an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The miners it was meant for evidently never arrived. The deposit is still here. Sure, 4 minerals. That's a good little thing there.
Construction complete.
Asgard.
System survey
6
complete.
minerals. That's pretty good. Whoa. Yes.
Anomalous surface variable
Please let
detected.
me for now. We want 17 energy credits.
System survey complete.
Oof.
System survey complete.
It's not too bad over there. I'll get you exploring. Yeah, explore down this arm and then come back this way. Hey, well, that's not great.
Construction complete. Anomalous surface variable detected.
That's alright. Significant scarring on the surface of this world in a pattern that cannot be natural from all with massive rifts that look almost like writing. Yeah, research that. Lifetimes have been detected on the inside atmosphere of this gas giant could be indicate presence of some kind of biosphere. Yep, research that. And yeah, research station. Output. Please instantly go and build that.
Technological acquisition successful.
And we've got building cost down. Ooh, fat research speed boost. What about in gateway? We've located what we believe is could be an ancient subspace gateway near Ascension's end. Appears to be part of a galaxy-wide network of similar stations, which, when operational, allowed for near instantaneous travel from one part of the galaxy to another. At some point after its initial construction, its connection to the rest of the network was severed. It now offers only one valid destination, an uncharted group of stars just beyond our galaxy that our astronomers have designated the L cluster. Oh, it's the L gate one, yes. Even more intriguing, the gateway was built entirely by microscopic nanites. Does that sound familiar? It sounds like distant cousins of ours. Although the gateway emits a faint power signature, it has been deliberately locked into some kind of maintenance loop that prevents its activation. Until we find some way of aborting this process, the L cluster will remain beyond our reach.
Situation.
Intriguing, yeah, we want to move to that as well. Some reason, finally, there's approximately 5,000 years ago to cover a large body of writing into the surface of Renal 6 Alpha. The massive strip covers a large portion of the moon's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien master. Fascinating. Where are you? here. That's a nice little thing as well now. Okay, let's just backtrack, please. We've discovered a thriving ecosystem in the upper atmosphere of the gas giant Uzaglor-3. Massive floating creatures having evolved bodies filled with light and air gases, following the wind currents that feed off the energy released by the gas giant's frequent lightning storms. These beings in turn support colonies of small animals that prey on atmospheric plankton and each other. Oh, that's nice. Large amounts of ship debris can be found all the way around this planet, possibly the remnants of some kind of massive fleet section. Yeah, researched that.
Construction complete.
So we are 15, 14. Okay, so we'll grab the session's end, then we'll backtrack and get. This is 90 now. There's clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit of Adrenal 2 at some point in the last 5,000 years. The surface on one side of the planet is pockmarked with craters from stray weapon blasts, and scans from the ISS Voyager have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are all in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. So it's Officer Unit F4 prepare an expedition to sift through these derelict hulls for any valuable technologies. Interesting. Yep, do that. Might as well research it while you're there.
Construction complete.
Thank you, right now. Got those mining stations.
System survey.
So I've just got another thing we can do whatever we want. Nice. Unity, not immunities. So let's build that so we can get this. Yeah, they make immunities. Oh, no. And then yeah, get sentinel posts. It's looking quite good. Empire Sprawl will begin soon, and army damage.
System survey complete.
Team under Science Officer Force finished their expedition on Adrenal 2 and returned to the ISS Voyager. Sadly, the wrecked starships on the surface were too badly damaged to recover any useful technologies. These vessels were clearly very advanced, however, we could gain valuable engineering insights if we analysed the way they were designed. We should consider the construction of a permanent scientific outpost in orbit. Interesting. Keep going. You're done, and you can keep going as well.
Technological acquisition successful.
That's the Empire Sprawl. Let's get ground defense planning.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Colossal impact craters. Many big colours of the moon ones. Yeah, research that.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
And now leave that. A large mineral rich asteroid collided with Adrenal 5 Alpha at some point during previous 1,000 years. It must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found on the moon and vicinity of the moon. Look at all these over here.
Construction complete. System survey
That's
complete.
now 20. Do you want to grab River or Valderon? Toying with the idea of getting a second construction ship and going this way. Ooh, 19 and 15 worlds. That'll be pretty good. During its survey of Valderon, for the ice analysts discovered several exotic gases previously unknown to us. These gases have a variety of different uses, particularly in the operation of advanced energy-based weaponry and force fields. Some of the gases can also be used as starship fuel or even as recreational drugs. While we do not possess the means to extract this resource, we should seriously consider establishing control of the system for future exploitation, and we will. We'll be grabbing this one anyway. Sensors are reporting a number of possible points of interest in the dense debris field. Trestle 3. Over there, yep. So jet. We've got the army damage. Let's get those reinforced hull, and this is where we will end this one. So, a little bit of a start, spreading out quite nicely. I think normally I tend to get quite cautious, but I think currently need to just go wild. So that's what I'm trying out anyway. So, feels good to be back on Stellaris. Feels good to be playing something a little differently. I would like to get more engineering research though, so we can get some new ships and work our way up to the big boys. Maybe get some drone weapons going, etc., etc. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below everything I've been doing wrong, and I will see you again in the next one.